So you're like, we were talking earlier about, you're on the road non-stop.
Yes, I'm on city number 21 right now of a 50-city tour that I'm doing that ends at the end of June.
Right. Now, you have to have a certain head for business in order to do that. Now, are you the one taking care of all of that?
Well, I actually, when I broke my leg on stage about 3 years ago.
Okay, tell this story.
Okay, this is a quick one, and I'll do a quick one.
Yeah.
I was in New York City, it was Halloween, Snooki and JWoww were there. I always say they left pregnant, I left with one leg. But anyway, I got up to do an amazing death drop, but not just any, because you know I taught the death drop on Dance Moms, Tania, the little girl. Yeah, I got children all over the world following on their backs. But anyhow, I decided to do a leaping death drop that like fell from like not the ceiling but a second level. I hit a prop on the way down and ended up breaking my tibia and fibula on the right side. Hospitalized. Yeah, baby, they snapped right out the leg, but they didn't snap out the hose because I wear support hose. So they ended up having to take me to the hospital. They had to roll, you know, it's New York City, okay? Yeah. You know New York. They had to roll me out through the club on a gurney. And you know, bitches weren't trying to move because it was Halloween. They paid $30 to get in. So they were like, we're just dancing. But they pushed me through and the fans were so sweet. They were like, Miss Shangela. I was like, hey baby, hallelujah, keep going. They were like, good, you're okay, let's get a selfie on the bed. Yeah, it's a true story. So they rolled my ass to the ambulance and they said, bitch, do you want to go to the community hospital or do you want to go to Lenox Hill? And I said, well, what is Lenox Hill? And they said, well, that's where Beyonce gave birth to baby Blue. I said, oh,
I'm thinking Lenox Hill.
Yeah, and I got Blue Cross Blue Shield, bitch, and they coordinate, so I said, take me to the Blue. Anyhow, I recovered, I came back. I don't know where the hell I was going with that story.
But it's an extraordinary story all the same. You recovered, your leg is completely recovered, and now you're death dropping with impunity.
Yeah, and happily, I forgot the question, but it was so good though.
You have your own...
Those edibles are...
Oh yeah. So when the leg was down, I decided, because I'm a working girl, okay? I couldn't do drag, I couldn't perform, but I started a company called Say What Entertainment. And we started managing, now we manage 6 of the girls from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Name names.
Alyssa Edwards, Raven, we've managed and done things with Laganja Estranja, Gia Gunn, as well as other clients. And so we've been able to organize touring and bookings for those girls, and also myself, I'm also in the group. So I have a manager, a partner that I work with, but I'm involved in every piece of everything.
In addition to performing and being on the road this whole time, you are managing these other acts as well?
Yes, and I don't do...
Christ, I'm lazy. I need a nap right now.
Ron does the day-to-day stuff, but I handle the overarching, like, creating the business contacts that we have, creating those relationships, building them, coming up with creative ideas. And also, I'm hoping to create opportunities in LA for other girls that are coming up in the drag world. I just finished doing a 6-month residency at the Paris Hotel last year in Las Vegas. I did 120 shows and I was worn out. But I will say that there are so many opportunities out there, and thanks to Drag Race and also people who have paved the way, especially Miss Coco Peru down there who's working. I look up to Coco so much. I've seen her show.
Tension must be big.
Hello, hallelujah, you gotta pay the homage, baby, because ever since she crushed that cup on Tu Wong Fu, remember when she crushed that cup and on Trick and all those films, because there are so many opportunities now for out, loud, gay, and proud people in TV and movies and film and comedy shows, because thanks to y'all, you will come up and support and show and pay money, and they appreciate, and that's how we show that we can actually do these things. People will support them. So
I think it's, thank you.
For you, Miss Coco. You go, Miss Coco.